Cyclone versus Lucent Esports, second map, Foundation. Let's get straight into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Starting things off, bringing up the overhead. What is it going to be? It's a base trap from both teams. 2v2 down bottom. Third player just leading up with the Lancers. Actually, they're just going to leave the home hill completely. Both teams know how much this initial means. Chidwick comes flying through the Pistons, and rightfully so, already flanking the Lucent members in the middle.
Yes, and look, here we go. We see Lucent Esports. They take 5 members down, and Cyclone GG, they don't know what they're doing. I mean, in terms of that fight, Chidwick just looked like he got one, but as soon as he was proceeding on to other Lucent team members, there was someone there to back them up, and they need to get this home hill very, very quickly. Otherwise, they are going to lose this round, and they do just that. Lucent Legend and Totti coming in thick and fast. 1-0 to Lucent Esports.
Great way to start for Lucent. Not too surprised, honestly, in how that played out. We've seen it time and time again from this team. Plenty of triple caps, even during these short respawn timers. Cyclone, if you can hear me, power weapon now, please, earlier on rather than later. Unfortunately, that's exactly where I would have liked to see a weapon placement. Well, this is not the case, though. They've actually blocked it out. So, okay, we're going to see more of the same in the initial, potentially. Are they going to change things up now, or are they going to stick with the exact same? Maybe more players through Pistons, maybe a bit more aggression through there. Chidwick, I liked his idea to go straight through there, but is it going to be a consistent strategy? Maybe not. Fracture's already picking up precision here.
Yes, indeed, and Totti does take down RJ again. This looks like a clean wipe, and Fracture's just helping out Cyclone, but taking his teammate out. Chidwick does well to get Fractures. Again, the numbers are going on Lucent's side, and they do, again, win that B hill pretty convincingly in that mid-fight. And as we've said it before when we were doing the pre-match discussion, they needed to be stronger in that B fight, Cyclone, and it's not coming to fruition at all. But this is a good overextension on this top table side. Totti with a great up A there on Little Ashens. He did not know what was going on. But I think now Cyclone are just going to move into the home hill, and let's see if they can try and do something here, because the trip cap domination is coming in from Lucent. RMJ doing a good job to take down Legend, and they have just got a breather just about. But as I say that, Totti takes down RMJ in the back, and again, it's a trip cap domination. It's looking pretty bad days here for a Cyclone. They're just being wiped out every 2 seconds. Every individual fight they're having, they're just losing this to a very, very strong individual Lucent Esports side. And again, a trip cap domination coming in for the 3rd time. The Cyclone at the moment just getting out by the skin of their teeth. Fortons does take down one, and he's just moving along, strafing along a wall. Takes down Ashens, but again, Lucent Esports, they're just looking too strong in this situation, Toby.
Cyclone are clutching at straws, it seems. Any opportunity they try to go for, Lucent just shuts it down so quickly. You saw the rotation from Cyclone, right? 4 players straight over to Statue to try and get presence in that part of the map after the initial. But Totti was able to pick up a kill on Ashens, right? That's something that shouldn't happen. It's sloppy from Cyclone. It's essentially a 4v1 with a little bit of Lancer support from Lucent across the top table. And it's those kind of sloppy mistakes that you just cannot make. Ashens roll back earlier. Don't allow Totti to go straight back in for that up A. Shaky stuff from Cyclone as Lucent. Amazing overextension from them as well. Can't critique them at any point there in that round. And the reaction here is actually a boom shot in Pistons. So we'll probably see more of the same. Maybe a quick pickup kind of strategy employed by Cyclone, as RMJ did on Reclaimed in both halves. Perhaps, but no, he's in the middle. We'll have to wait and see. Is Cyclone going to be the more aggressive team? It's actually both teams going in for a scrap, and Fractures with a double.
Fractures. The man himself, he has been on fire this series so far, and Fortons takes down Chidwick. Great play by him. But, you know, we saw that in overhead map. Lucent didn't change a thing in their strategy, whereas Cyclone did, and it didn't work out for them at all. And now Cougars takes down 2, Sammy and Precision go down. The numbers are definitely in Lucent Esports' favour in this B hill again, and they're just going to take the boom and now probably be a little bit patient, wait for the respawns, and then put gradual pressure on Cyclone's home hill.
Yeah, you can see across the map there, there's no one at the A hill just yet for Lucent Esports. Why bother going straight in, right? Utilize that boom shot first, regroup. Cougars taking down Ashens as RMJ and him try and bait some boom shots out at the very least. Yep, they've got rid of that boom shot at the very least. for now, and it's not going to lead to much, but Sammy and Chidwick aren't in a very good position up top either. The Lancers are great from Lucent. It's allowing Fortons and co to really push up and pick up those kills. Cougars comes in with a rotation around the flank to pinch Precision, and his teammate Sammy up top on the top table, and now the numbers are just too far ahead for Lucent. They simply cannot lose this round. The triple cap comes in again.
Exquisite gears from Lucent Esports, and I called it. As soon as they won that B hill, they had the boom. They just put, they just slowly put gradual pressure on the Cyclone's home hill, and almost, Toby, if you'd agree with me here, did it to absolute perfection. So great play by Lucent Esports again, and Cyclone, they need to do something. They need to, there's no answers here. It looks like on screen from these lads, and they really need to change something up and do something a little bit different. I would like to see them maybe put 3 into that Pistons area, 3 into that mid area to try and contest with Lucent Esports.
Unsure as to why they've gone with a Hambus rather than a Mark, so I would have loved to see Precision actually try and utilize that. Instead, he's going to be the one trying to pick it up, so maybe that's why they want a more aggressive strategy. Precision getting taken out straight away as Cougars simply strolls up and takes him down. Chidwick's going to fall. Cougars, wouldn't be surprised if he gets a third. Sammy does respond, but Lucent, they are swarming this B hill, and it's not looked like at one point in this round they were going to lose that. This is the reward, the B hill and a boom shot in their hands again.
Looking more graceful than ballerinas in a top flight show at the moment. Just gracefully walking into that B fight and picking up the boom with little contest. And now we see Totti. It's in the hands of Totti. Let's see what he can do with it. There are three members. He blows himself up though. I don't know what quite happened there. Maybe a mistake in this Lucent side, and can Cyclone capitalize? They've got all the opportunity in the world. They do take down another as well, and unfortunate from the lad there, Lucent. Totti, sorry. I
was going to say, don't back A boom show. It was like a semi-back A there. And he's on left hand as well, and Precision actually. Great use of the boom shot from him. An immediate rotation of that weapon. It's 4 members down. Just 2 coming off respawn now for Lucent. Sammy already with the overextensions. That's a pinch up top. Now, Fortons needs to get straight in there. Sammy needs to really perform at this point in time. Precision, thankfully, is nearby, and this should be a triple cap. And unfortunately, Lucent Esports, their first mistake, perhaps.
Well, they've been given a massive opportunity by Lucent Esports there, and Totti up-Aing himself to pieces in a very, very unfortunate mistake made by him. So an opportunity given to Cyclone, perhaps. And can they build on this? Can they build a little bit of momentum from this round and get back into this game? Because, this is the perfect opportunity to do so, Toby.
That's a weapon and a half, I have to say.
Please don't tell me they're going to do it. Maybe they've heard you call for it too many times. They've seen the hashtags on Twitter.
They left it on the screen for a little while. I stood up, and I have to sit back down, because we're seeing the usual placement of an incense in the middle. Well, not too surprised, honestly. Lucent, yeah, they made the mistake with the boom shot there on an individual level. That shouldn't shake them, right? They don't need to change anything, so no surprises there. I think we'll see more of the same. Well,
LAN is a beast that can affect your mentality at times, Toby, and is that going to affect the mentality of this Lucent team? We'll soon find out. Again, T-Precision does take down 1, so the numbers are in Cyclone's favour. Let's see if they can build on this opportunity. So Totti does pick up those instants, and we've seen him. He has put them to great use so far in this tournament. And now we just see, look at the team fire coming in. This is great by Cyclone. I'd love to see this. I'd like to see a little bit more team fire from their Lancers, though, as Ashins tries to get the back up. Hey, he just misses that. Another Lucent Esports member goes down, and now we see Cyclone are the victors of this boom shot, so now they can maybe put a little bit of pressure on Lucent Esports' home hill.
That was great, actually, from Cyclone. Essentially mirroring each other there as they both go wide on that T. They trap Lucent. They have the heads-up call. Look, we can go wide. Do not push in. Play passive. And they do it extremely well of that. The reward, of course, is the boom shot in the hands of a veteran, Sammy KLT, who puts it to good use against Fortons. They've got the B, but not the C hull, as they, of course, just lose that. Lucent coming off respawn. Sammy with a heads-up play to run to his teammates. Unfortunately, there is a member that I didn't even see positioned there, and that's Fractures taking down Sammy. He did backpack the boom shot, though, so damage control from Sammy nonetheless.
Like a thief in the night, Fractures sneaks upon him. Sammy did not know what was going on, and now Lucent Esports have turned this round completely. getting the position on the B hill, and Cyclone have lost the boom shot as well. And I think Sammy did do a good job though in backpacking that and ensuring that Lucent didn't pick it up as he went down. So maybe a heads-up play from him. And I think we're just going to go into a little bit of a stalemate here. I think Ashens and Chidwick are just trying to make a bit of a push up on that top area, but now they're in all sorts of trouble as Lucent do come in with the swarm domination, but it is denied at the last second by Ashens. He needs to do something because it's 2 seconds. Well played there from Ashens to get the wall bang on Lucent Legends. Well played. And now Cyclone have just got up by the thread of their woolly socks they're wearing today.
We're getting flashbacks here from Fable. They were set up, getting the angle straight out of respawn. Fractures just walks in and doubles. Ashens and another player up, and it looks all that too easy. Sammy is trapped in the pocket as well. Chidwick comes flying off respawn, clutching at straws as he tries to pick up any kills that he can. Thanks to the damage previously put in, RMJ gets down as well. It's just Lucent containing them once again as they build up points. Chidwick only just getting to cover himself. Yeah,
well played, and the good defense by Cyclone as Lucent did take a couple of members there and maybe gain a little bit of position. Now we're going to see Cyclone. They are going to try and move into this B hill, and look for there. Fortons does pick up that boom shot with little contest, and he does take down Chidwick, and he takes down RMJ as well from miles away. What a great shot by him. Ashens is coming in to try and take someone down, try and maybe get a pick to trade. He does take down one, but he gets taken down by Fortons. A great shot by him. He's maybe turning up in this foundation map so far, and Cyclone now are in a lot of trouble. Their points are against them, and they only have one hill. They need to make a play. They need to make it fast, Toby.
Hammerburst behind Precision there. Not sure if he's clocked that just yet, but something they do need to consider is how close Lucent are to the home hill. At any time, they could just start springing into action. And also, we hear the chimes of the score coming in. Lucent, Cougars picking up incense. RMJ strafing his way. Rody runs strafing his way up to top table. And Cyclone have no other option now but to fly. The clock is against them. B-Hill being decapped a little bit, but no, it's not been decapped. 209, 2010, or 210 rather comes in. 4-1 to Lucent Esports.
Well, you don't like to see that because in that round, Cyclone had all kinds of opportunity to just slow the game down and use the boom shot they picked up to try and gain position on this Lucent side. But I feel like Lucent broke that all a little bit too easily, Toby. What do you think?
Yeah, I have to agree there. And, you know, the time that they pulled off for that boom shot especially, they pulled back as a team. They called it out. You know, we've lost too many numbers here. Cyclone have survived, yes, by the skin of their teeth, but let's call it a loss and let's come back for that boom shot. And boy, did they set up well for that already. Fortin's picking up a double kill with that. And, of course, not being too hesitant with the boom shot, but also being passive following that and knowing, look, we're winning on points. Don't get too aggressive. This is ours.
Well, we're going to go back into this. We're going to go back into the statue fight. I believe that the boom has been taken out for the nades. I think we just quite missed that, and now we see Cougars coming in, keeping his life very well. I think he's in a 1v1 with Sammy. Sammy's just going to recognize that and back off. But the instance coming in from Cyclone doesn't really hit anyone, and Cougars does pick up the nades, and now we see Sammy's in a bit of a bad position here. He is getting lanced in the back, and he goes down. Precision in an equal bad position. He goes down as well, and now Lucent Esports, with the respawn time as being so long, can put a bit of pressure on this Cyclone's home hill, and that's exactly what they do. RMJ's in a really bad position here. He's getting crossed from the fountains. He needs to move very quickly, and Totti just proceeds on him, takes him out. But Chidwick trying to, you know, keep the wounds at bay, and Cougars
look at the angles,
yeah, look at the angles, look at the team fire, look at the nades. They're just all on the same wavelength, telepathically so it seems like at the moment. Lucent with the domination, and Cyclone needs to do something so very fast here to try and stop this from happening. T Precision goes down. RMJ's being slapped before he can even get into the hill, and again Lucent Esports taking round 6.
All on the same page right there. It never looked like any more than just one person was going to die. Of course, Totti was at the helm at the start of that push. And Lucent, they play their lives so well. Cyclone just continually getting staggered. And Lucent Esports undoubtedly going to win that via triple cap as soon as they made that play. I mean, just looking at Cougars right in the Pistons. He kept his distance. He baited out Incense. Fantastic heads-up play and picking up the nades during the carnage, knowing he was completely safe. Flawless, absolutely flawless at this point in time, and the round score as we go into the second half is no surprise. 5-1, DF and E Hills are upon us. Let's start off with that man once again, His name is Cougars.
Indeed, his name is Cougars, and boy, is he showing up so far at this event. And Lucent Esports, just further your... As I say that, Totti takes down Ashens and Chidwick, and Fractures takes down RMJ, and now, again, we've seen so often Lucent are in a very good position, taking down 3-4 members of Cyclone. But I was going to say, Toby, Lucent are making this Cyclone side. I mean, we know that Cyclone are a good team, right? But Lucent are making this side look very, very bad right now. Very, very bad indeed. And it's great to see. It's what you want to see. You want to see this type of competition in the EU, especially with the likes of Fable smashing everyone out the park. And now Cyclone are just going to make a bit of a play here into the E-Hill. And Lashins needs to hit some shots on Totti if he's going to try and take it down. At the other end, RMJ does get down Cougars. But I think Lucent Esports might just try and rotate or hold this E-Hill. No, they are going to try and rotate to the home hills. 2 or 3 members moving on to Cyclone's home hill, and we're on board with Totti. This man has taken a lot of 2v1s, 3v1s, made some fantastic individual plays so far. Chidwick does well to take down 2. Great 2-piece from him to defend the home hill, and I think Lucent are just going to back off very slightly. So a bit of back and forth play, Toby. What do you think?
Yep, Totti is just hiding around that corner as well. I don't think Chidwick or anybody has clocked him just yet. You see, just not even moving a muscle. And Chidwick sets that. Though, as we say that, Cyclone have done a great job of actually taking advantage of that rotation, that commitment to the home hill from Lucent. And they've taken up base here at the E-Hill with just a base setup. Lucent, though, they understand where the numbers are lying, already pushing straight into the D-Hill again.
Indeed, and look at this. You know, Lucent going for the 2 home hills and setting up quite nicely, taking down 3 members again in a very short space of time. Cyclone need to stop that from happening if they're going to have any chance of regaining a little bit more position. But as we say that, we see RMJ and Lashins maybe thinking about making a play on this F-Hill.
Potentially they could have done this a lot earlier as well once they got the call out from their teammates, how many numbers were in total pushing that D-Hill. They could have gone and pressured the F-Hill, but now they're trying to do it, and Lucent, they're already set up. You know, they've rotated back into Pistons. They've got their call-outs resetted. You can see them just all lined up waiting for Cyclone. It's just a head-on battle now. It's a little bit too predictable for me, for Lucent Esports against Cyclone. And now the chime is coming in. Time is against them too.
Yeah, well, if you're Cyclone GG in this, you know, at that situation, trying to make a break on Lucent's stronghold from the home, you are very, very nervous. And just as I say that, Lucent take down 3 or 4 members of Cyclone as they're trying to get into the home hill, and they take that round. It's 6-1, ladies and gentlemen, and Lucent are looking like they are on fire at the moment.
The quick rotation to E as well from Lucent, just to ensure if they lost that hill, they would have just got the E hill regardless and won that round via points.
Indeed.
It's brilliant to watch, honestly. If you heard the names at this point in time, you wouldn't be surprised if some people thought it was Fable playing. The teamwork, the rotations, the timing of everything as well. It's so snappy. It's almost North American at this point if you were considering what region we're playing on.
That's a big comment there, Toby. I like that. You feel like you're playing in North America or watching a North American team. Lucent Esports, that's a big shout out to you there, Toby Campbell. But no, I agree with you, Toby. I do agree with you. Lucent Esports are looking absolutely fire right now, and making Cyclone, as I've said it before, look like a very inferior team. Let's hope it carries on, because obviously they may be playing Fable later on in this tournament.
Boom shot in the middle. Curious to see if this can be the answer for Cyclone. I highly doubt it, though. Ashens and RMJ do pick up the kills. Cougars, yeah, again, another heads-up play. He can see the carnage is going on right next to him, but he knows he can pick up the boom shot with relative ease. Tries to fire with the boom shot. That's just the same as backpacking it, if anything, knowing that he's going to go down, unable to pick up the kill. But nonetheless, it is Sammy with the overextension there. Too much suppression coming in the way of Lucent Esports, though. The respawn timer is in their favor in that regard, as things reset and Cyclone do regroup. Well, that Lucent member there was just very, very comfortably allowed to just pick up the boom and move on with it. And I'd like to see Cyclone maybe have a bit of, better communication to ensure that doesn't happen. But they are in a good position now. They are 20 points up, but obviously it's a very early stage of this round, and I'm sure Lucent Esports are going to be very patient and just make a push gradually, and that's exactly what they're doing. Little Ashens and RMJ are looking like they are in a very, very bad position here. Ashens and RMJ both go down, so great play again from Lucent to gradually push on that E-hill and regain control. And now look at them, they're hungry for the home hill. There's
a member of Cyclone. They're both in Pistons area. I don't think they know what's going on here. And now look at this. They're in a very, very bad position of just being pinched with the tweezers of Lucent Esports. But no, fortunately, Cyclone do well to defend and keep in this game by the skin of their teeth, Toby.
Shiduk as well, he's got a decision to make. Does he flank the F hill or does he stay at the D hill? So many decisions have to be made and they have to be quick because Cougars and his teammate are going off. RMJ does sneak a kill in against Cougars, but not without getting significant damage placed upon him. It is even difficult for Fultons to get out alive though as Precision comes flying off respawn. So good job from Cyclone, a difficult job. But likewise, Lucent have no problem getting their home hill back too.
Well, great play from them to rotate to the E hill whilst they were pushing on that home hill. Regain the E hill whilst they were pushing on that home hill there. Precision's in a bad position. He gets taken out by Totti, and now with Totti just feeling maybe a little bit too overexcited there. He gets a lot of damage, and now Lashins is trying to make sure that nothing happens. And on the other side, Fractures has picked up the boom as well. So this is a bad position for if you're a Cyclone fan. 6-1, and this looking like it's going to be the round. It's all up to Sammy. He does take down one. Good defense from him, RMJ, to back him up. But Lucent Esports, Toby, they don't need to do anything. Look, they just need to set up and wait for Cyclone to make the play. Look at the points. They are 40, 50 points up, and they are just waiting for them to make a decision.
Brilliant boom shot.
Boom shot there from Fractures. Exquisite stuff.
That's what third person can do for you. And of course, the comms, just to ensure that Precision is not sneaking through the middle of the map. Fantastic boom shot from Fractures. Smart play, excellent timing, and of course the accuracy. Totti finds Chidwick just to keep that final last push from Cyclone at bay. Just whack him down, why not? At this point in time, 203, 204. Let's have a chainsaw to finish things off in style. 7-1 as the main stage roars.